Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, in this article we're going to talk about Verizon. Verizon is touting P2MP, which they're using a case for its trove of mmWave spectrum. Alright, this article is from Fierce Wireless. You can find a link down below in the description. So, Verizon emphasized that the demonstration leverages Verizon's expansive mmWave spectrum holdings and fiber infrastructure to reach multiple end users from a single originating location. Verizon completed a proof of concept at its facilities in Richardson, Texas, showcasing a new multi-unit internet solution that could expand the addressable homes and business that can be served with its vast mmWave spectrum holdings. Verizon said the point-to-multipoint P2MP architecture is specifically designed for multi-dwelling units, such as apartment buildings and townhomes, also distributed enterprise campuses and high-rises. It uses Verizon's licensed 37 through 39 gigahertz spectrum. The carrier said it's putting out RFPs for specialized radio access equipment to work in this spectrum and expects to continue developing the technology throughout the year. So according to Verizon, its recent demonstration in Texas showcased architectural design that's less expensive to build, quicker to deploy, and addresses the unique complexities of distributed end users in a single facility or small area, such as residential unit with a large population. If that's the case, it would certainly seem to increase the value of its mmWave spectrum. All three of the big wireless carriers hold mmWave licenses, but Verizon, for now, by far holds more than at&t and T-Mobile. However, investment analysis have been particularly negative on its prospects, given the short distances that mmWave signals travel and traditionally higher cost to deploy. So we have some demo details, getting more into the nitty-gritty of the demo. Verizon said an Airlink over licensed mmWave spectrum was established between a centralized rooftop radio site and a radio sitting on top of a simulated multi-endpoint building. The signal was then transmitted via coaxial cable throughout the building to a data processing unit along with a corresponding modem. From there, the building's existing wiring transported the signal to the end user's routers that provided broadband coverage throughout the simulated distributed endpoints, instead of transmitting the data through Verizon's 4G LTE and 5G wireless cores. This particular architecture uses a simplified broadband network, which allows a gateway to direct traffic to and from the internet using Verizon's public IP network. This is according to the operator. Suffice to say, that means this kind of data traffic will not add a load on Verizon's current wireless cores, while at the same time providing excellent capacity and latency, according to Verizon. Verizon has been building the infrastructure and assets for years to make this new design possible. This statement was made by Adam Coep, who is the Senior Vice President of Technology Planning for Verizon. He also says, leveraging our significant fiber footprint in over 70 major markets nationwide and large amounts of ready-to-use mmWave spectrum, this new architecture means we will be able to provide point-to-multipoint architecture in a cost-effective and efficient way. Verizon did not suggest specifically how much this P2MP technology could reduce the cost of providing broadband to many locations. However, it noted that depending on the various designs of buildings, running fiber connections to individual buildings and individual units within these buildings may entail complex licensing, significant capital investments, long lead times, and can be disruptive. So using Airlinks and established indoor cabling might be an appealing alternative. All right. They also said that the applications for this type of point-to-multipoint mmWave-based technology could include distributed enterprise campuses, commerce areas, home broadband for MDUs, or other areas where Airlinks could easily connect donor sites in the radio access network to facilities with their own internal infrastructure. All right, guys, so that's the story here. like I said, I'll link this article down below for you guys. Verizon looking at other ways to cut costs and provide outstanding service using their mmWave service. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's good news. I mean, I think they got to do what they got to do to get the service out, look for different ways to make service better in certain areas, you know, within these buildings and townhomes and all these areas that, you know, are in need of the service, and looking for cost-effective ways to do it. So, yeah, I like it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.